Hi guys, my name is Danny and I'm back at it once again with the news from YG, aka 약국, which means pharmacy in Korean, which alludes to all the drug scandals that have happened in YG for a very long time. Oh, the tea is real! So yesterday, before I was going to bed, I came across this news that BI, who is a leader of Ikon, has been accused of dealing drugs in Korea. And I was like, oh my god, what's happening again? I thought that it was really interesting for me to see the different kinds of reaction from Korean fans and international fans. So I thought that it would be a good idea if I make a video out of all the reactions from Korean sites and American sites and putting my thoughts on this issue as well. So I'm not going to go over all the transcripts of the Kakao Talk that BI did with the dealer. Basically, he was trying to buy LSD. And then already at that point, I was just like, what? What the hell, dude? Like, it's not even pot you want to try. Like, you want to go for LSD? So the sites that I have chosen for American reaction is all K-pop, and this is an article that they have when the news first got leaked from Dispatch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read some of the top comments. The first one is, they cover up this story and GD's and Top's drug scandal, but with Park Bom's prescribed med scandal, they end her career. This one is kind of irrelevant, so I'm not gonna talk that much about it. Each of the scandals that they all had, they pretty much ended their career in one way or the other. I mean, they all came back because it was just after, a couple of years, people kind of forgot about it and they were cool with it. But at the time, it was a big scandal. Another comment, geez, if all this is true, this sucks for his group. I never want to be the one to just hate on a company based on an action of a few. But every month, it seems like someone else from YG is revealed to be involved in some sort of shady dealing. I just feel terrible for anyone at the company who will certainly take a hit from this financially due to another's actions. I agree 100%. Like, for instance, Ihai and Akdong Musician, there has been, every time their news came out on Korean media, all the comments recently has been just like, escape from YG, run away from YG. And not only that, I feel so bad for the members of Ikon because way back when they started, they did this survival program with all the trainees. Even from the get-go, YG has already chosen Jinhwan, Bobby, and Hanbin as the core members of Ikon, and then the team is built around them. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, with B.I. gone, who was like the visionary for Ikon and the producer, like, what's happening to the group? It's like they're the crew members on a ship, and then suddenly the captain just kind of shoot himself in the head and then fell off to the ocean. Like, where is the ship gonna go to now, The next comment says, BI is over, and more proof that YG is a drug haven. Stop defending this criminal agency. So I see that there is already a shift from all the international fans who are more generous and accepting to the idea of the artists doing drugs to like, okay, like they're fed up now. And that's how Korean people are feeling kind of too. This is another article from All K-Pop, and this article came out shortly after YG confirms that BI's contract has been terminated, and people are saying, so YG Entertainment went from shut the f***, dispatch you fake news to we'll check, which is what usually happens, to yes, we fired him in a matter of hours. I agree that this happened rather quickly, and I think it's because the current state of what is happening at YG is already like it's shaking from its core. So when this news dropped, YG was like, oh, we'll check if it's fact. Okay, we're dropping him. Like, they didn't want to take any more blame than what they're already juggling with their hands full right now. So I think that's why they were just so quick at dropping him like that. Another comment, the fact that they terminate his contract over him thinking about doing drugs makes me think that there is more to this story. I think it was pretty obvious that he didn't just think about doing drugs. Like, it was clear in his Kakao Talk messages that he wanted to try the drugs. But if you look at his Kakao Talk messages, he was like, trying to bulk buy LSD as if it's like some kind of like school supply. Like, oh, would there be a discount if I buy 100 pencils at a time? He was like, would there be a discount if I buy 100,000 won worth of LSD at once? And moving on to Sunpi, another big K-pop site. YG confirms BI's departure from Ikon and agency. Let's see what people said. YG, our artist has been caught doing a no-no. Please watch carefully as we proceed with the throwing of said artists under the bus, as is tradition. We sincerely hope that this will draw your attention away from other bigger scandals our company is facing at the moment. We bow our heads in the hopes that it will help you pay less attention to everything that is wrong with our company. This person should be the spokesman for YG at the current moment. I have absolutely nothing more to add to this comment. Another comment, it says, he was the heart and soul of the group. I doubt Ikon will be able to carry on without him for long. He was the identity of Ikon as a producer, so I kind of agree. And this is another article on Sunpi. Breaking, BI announces departure from Ikon. And then BI has released official statement on his Instagram. And let's see. Where is YG in this moment? Probably in his president's office in YG building. Bawling, like crying. Maybe it's cause I'm from America and out here our artists do drugs a lot. But while this is definitely not good, it's not the wildest thing to hear a struggling teenager young adult trying to rely on something like substances when particularly struggling. So here I kind of want to bring out the fact that Korea is a drug clean country. Growing up in Korea, you don't meet a person who's done drugs. You don't ever come across actual drugs. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it smells like. And you're educated to believe that anyone who does drugs are criminals and that doing drugs is an extremely bad and illegal thing. Do I believe in all that? I mean, some of it, but is it stated in Korean law that if you smoke pot, you're gonna go to jail for a couple of years? Yes. So, are you going to follow that rule? Most likely. So I think that's the reason why a lot of international fans were like, okay, like they're singers, they're artists, like, you know, of course they do drugs. Like Snoop is doing it again, you know, like it's not even a news. But in Korea, it's a huge news along with dating scandals, sex scandals, which never really happens in Korea anyways. And drug scandal is like big. So that's where Korean people are coming from. If you do drugs, you're a criminal in Korea. So yeah, the weight of word drug has to Korean people and non-Korean people, I think it's very different. Alright guys, so we have checked on the international fans' reaction. Now let's look at what Korean people are saying about BI. So this is just an article on naver.com, which is one of the biggest sites in Korea. So the first comment says, YG, you f***er. At this point, you could probably legalize drugs by passing it through the legislature, by pulling all the shady strings that you have, like with the government and with like the police force and stuff. The second comment, it says, I don't even understand why this country has police force and prosecutors anymore. Next comment says, what about GD and Top? Next comment says, pharmacy that's busy, that's 24 hours open. So yeah, you can already see that people are mad, not at just BI, because this has been going on for a while surrounding YG. Next article, it's alluding to there could be a possible reinvestigation of this incident and then if whether YG has been involved in it or not. People are saying don't try to cut the tail with PI, do a proper investigation on YG. Once again, they think that the fault is with YG. Second comment says, why isn't Top out of Big Bang? Once again, I think that's because Big Bang has earned them enormous amount of money, so YG probably wanted to save Big Bang as a 5 member so that they can all make a comeback after their military duty. This comment says, I don't know whether they're collecting trash or they're making something out of trash. I really wonder. This comment says, if you still don't investigate YG, you gotta assume that YG is the Blue House, which is the president's office. Next article, it's on Daum, which is another very popular Korean portal site along with Naver. The first comment says, close down YG. They keep saying, you know, like the general public wants to take the investigation further and upper in YG to YG, so they want to like disassemble YG at this point. The last comment says that they should do a drug test to all the people that are remaining in YG. So yeah, that's pretty much all the common reactions that Korean people and international fans are having alike, is that they're fed up with YG, and the blame, I think, is slowly moving from the individual artist to the whole company. So that wraps up today's video on how different fans are reacting to the news about BI's allegation on him trying to bulk buy LSDs. Don't forget to comment down below what you think about this issue. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you guys did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay positive, stay strong. Peace out.